Do you like to be told not to goon or what to do? Well, it would appear that Visa and MasterCard believe otherwise. So, what's happened is that Visa and MasterCard have been targeting some low hanging fruit lately from Steam and other platforms, banning some specific games that contain things like rape or incest in them. Now, before you say, wait, isn't that a good thing? First, you need to realize that they are avidly refusing to let people buy something that, even if it is morally wrong, is legal at the end of the day. This can be quite literally go down a rabbit hole and have them be able to censor what exactly you can buy with your own money that you earned. Now, what a lot of people are doing on the internet now is calling Visa customer service or calling a representative and applying the pressure by asking why this is happening and how it's not illegal. Now, I do believe that if we do keep up this pressure, they will yield ground. However, the only way to really end this is to pass some sort of legislation on it. Now, some people are even emailing and contacting their congressmen about how blatantly bad this censorship is. I mean, this is literally taking your freedom to purchase with your hard-earned dollar what you want, even if it is weird. Even if Visa, for some reason, is saying that they will process payments with no moral opinion, they are actively doing it right here and now. And to that, I am pissed. Others are pissed. And you should be pissed too. This is like insurance almost, where you literally pay them to cover you in case of an emergency, and then they tell you that they can't. Except with this, it's not even about the money really, but protecting their brand. They're displaying their opinions and almost making it like a law to abide by. It's like some pseudo government, right? Where they can control almost anything when you think about it. Because almost everything is run by money and through purchases. And so because everybody is realizing this slippery slope, as I said, they are contacting Visa customer services. They're probably getting thousands upon thousands of calls and emails every day about this. And all we can do is just keep up the pressure. And as it goes right now, they're going to try to use some sort of moral high ground and say we are defending predators, incels, horrible behavior like this. When in reality, we are just trying to protect ourselves from censorship and being denied from spending our money based off of their opinions. And if this actually gets allowed and we don't let up, what's to say that they can do the same thing for other reasons? I've already heard they're banning a majority of games that are NSFW and adult themed. But who's to say another group does that and forces these payment processors to not allow the sale of games with, let's say, violence? What we need to do is not let these Karens, right, who are a very small minority, tell us and force us to do something that we, the normal and regular customers, don't agree and appreciate with. Now, either way, this is all just build-up, and Steam is being forced to take these games down by Visa and MasterCard. And not only them, but there's other payment processors doing the same thing. And a large reason is because of this group called Collective Shout, which is like an anti-porn group that tries to remove sexualization of women and girls. However, because it's sexualization of women, even let's say it's some major character that is, let's say, the protagonist of a video game, and let's say she had a dark backstory or shows any sort of abuse in the game, then it's flagged and most likely won't be able to meet the guidelines. So for example, GTA 5, yes, you can shoot women. Yes, you can see plenty of sexual and adult themes. But you could do that with everybody. So that would be taken down. But is the game telling you to do that? No, it is not. It's stuff you can do. The game's not going to isn't trying to push it or anything. It's not like some racist game or sexual game where they're pushing that avidly. Like all these games that have this stuff will fall under this long and deep hole and we'll lose all our freedom for playing these games. Now, in conclusion, this whole situation is a whole lot of baloney and BS. Visa and MasterCard are quite literally tugging at our balls and telling us it doesn't hurt, when in reality, it hurts like hell. They are censoring what we can do, and it's not great. And this is only the beginning of things. For example, there are other things that have happened recently, like the UK's Online Safety Act, as well as YouTube's new verification for all this week, or rather last week, has been insane. And we've gone 0 to 50 in just a few days. And the craziest part, I could open up the news and see absolutely nobody talking about it. Nor have I seen anything from our government talking about this. Unless y'all have seen it, I know I haven't. All right. This is a very big deal and it needs to be addressed. And I know y'all been wondering where I've been. I just been enjoying the summer, to be honest. But I felt this topic was very important to not make a video about it. So I'll probably cover the other stuff that has happened recently as well this past week on the channel in the near future. So make sure to sub and like if you want. Thanks. That's all for me. So see you.